Good morning, class 7. Yesterday we have started with the topic market around us. So we have discussed about different types of markets. There are the shops, some which are near our houses. There are the weekly markets where we love to haggle the prices of some of the items. Some items are available only in the weekly markets. And when we talk about the weekly markets or the shops near around us, we don't have to get ready to go to these shops. But if we have to go to the shopping malls, we have to get dressed up, and there we do not like to haggle the prices. And even if our mother or elderly people want to do this, we find it very embarrassing. Now let's begin with the chapter. Shops in the neighborhood. We have seen the weekly markets offer a variety of goods. However, we also buy things from other kinds of market. There are many shops that sell goods and services in our neighborhood. We may buy milk from the dairy, groceries from departmental stores, stationery, eatables, or medicine from other shops. Many of these are permanent shops, while others are roadside stalls such as that of vegetable hawker, the fruit vendor, the mechanic, etc. Shops in the neighborhood are useful in many ways. They are near our home and we can go there on any day of the week. Usually, the buyer and seller know each other, and these shops also provide goods on credit. That means sometimes we purchase things and we give the money later on. This means that you can pay for the purchases later, as we saw in Sujata's case for the example. Let's see the Sujata's case. Sujata and Kavita were sent to buy groceries from their neighborhood shop. This was a shop they usually went to. It was crowded today. The shop owner managed the shop herself with two helpers. When they managed to get into the shop, Sujata dictated a list to her. She in turn began asking her helpers to weigh and pack the items. Meanwhile, Kavita looked around. On the top left shelf, there were different brands of detergent cakes. Another shelf had toothpaste, talcum powder, shampoo, hair oil. The different brands and different colors looked too attractive. On the floor lay a few sacks. It took almost 20 minutes to weigh and pack all the groceries. Then Sujata showed the notebook. The women noted the amount of rupees 3,000 in a notebook and gave it back. She also noted the amount in her big register. Then Sujata took the heavy bag out of the shop. Her family will pay for the purchases in the first week of next month. So this is the way they must have been doing, and many of us we do it near our shops which is near our house. Sometimes we do it. We purchase the groceries, and at the month end or maybe in the month beginning, we pay off the amount. So that means we purchase the things on credit. You might have noticed that there are different kinds of sellers even in the neighborhood markets. Some of them have permanent shops and others sell their goods on the roadside. Anzal Mall is a 5-floor shopping complex. Kavita and Sujata were enjoying going up and down in the lift. It seemed as if it was made of glass and they were able to see outside as they went up. It was fascinating to see so many different kinds of shops, such as the ice cream, burger, pizza, and other food shops. Shops full of home appliances, footwear, and leather items, as well as bookshops. While wandering about on the third floor, they entered a shop that was selling branded ready made clothes. The security guard looked at them as if he wanted to stop them, but he did not say anything. They looked at some dresses and then looked at the price tag. None of them was less than rupees 3,000, almost 5 times the weekly market price. Sujata whispered to Kavita, I will take you to another shop which has good quality ready made clothes at more reasonable prices. Shopping complexes and malls. So The Sujata and Kavita, they went to the shopping mall. They saw the garment shop there. They noticed that the garments which were there, they were very like expensive. The price tags which were not less than 3,000. So she said that she will take her to the shop where she can get clothes at a reasonable price. Shopping complexes and malls. So far, we have seen two kinds of marketplaces, weekly market and markets in our neighborhood. There are other markets in the urban areas. They have many shops popularly called shopping complexes. These days, in many urban areas, you have large multi storied, air conditioned buildings with shops on different floors, known as malls. In these urban markets, you get both branded and non branded goods. As you have read in the chapter on advertising, branded goods are expensive, often promoted by advertising and claims of better quality. The companies producing these products sell them through shops in large urban markets and at times through special showrooms. As compared to non branded goods, fewer people can afford to buy branded ones. So, obviously, since they are branded and they have been supported by famous people, celebrities promote them. So, all that the endorsements have been done, so that all that amount, uh, because of that, the amount of the product is increased, and everybody cannot afford to pay that much, and therefore we can say that there are two types of products. One is exotic, the branded ones which are expensive ones, and the other one which are non branded. You can see the difference also. Sometimes the branded clothes, they are very fine quality, whereas the non branded one, but we cannot say that it happens all the time. Sometimes the non branded clothes are also can also be of very good quality. So that is all for today class. We will be continuing in the next class, and we will finish off the chapter along with the question answers. Take care of yourselves. Be safe at home. Thank you.